welcome to a brand new episode of Str8Up Show podcast. I am your host, Calvin, joined by my lovely host, Christina and Brandon. How you guys doing today?
Good.
It's all good here.
Yes, and Lee's out today, but have no fear, because once again, Lee's presence is always with us, whether he's here or not, because he has produced today's show. And on today's show, one of your favorites that you have told us that you love is our epic tournament show. And we cannot have this show without the one and only, our guest today, filling in for Lee, Mr. C.J. Johnson. C.J. Charles, thank you so much for coming on our show today.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all having me once again. You'll have to, forgive me for having the deep voice today. It's allergy season, and the allergies are allergying right now. So, but we're going to power through this thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Simple as that. Yeah.
The allergies
We're ready to roll, baby. We're ready to roll.
Populating.
Yeah.
Everything's populating.
Yeah, he has his Barry White, Kevin, what's his name? Keith Sweat voice going on.
Oh, baby.
All the people having sex, and we're just floating in the mist.
Just floating in the mist, yeah. So, and just kind of give a quick shout out to you and Christina. Happy belated birthday to the both of you. So, shout out. Y'all's birthday were a day apart, so it's kind of crazy. Like
Aries season.
I don't know what that means, but okay, it's all about Virgo. So,
haters, man. These haters. Y'all
all about
Virgo,
Virgo.
man. Choose your words carefully.
What? Okay.
That's all about Virgos. Hit the right, Brandon. So anyway, with that being said, if I don't know anything about my friends, I know that me and Brandon are both Virgos. That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters? That's okay.
So how crazy is it today that we have 2 Aries and 2 Virgos in a competition type episode, which I already talked about. We have a competition episode, tournament episodes that you all have said that you love so much. Today, it is a brand new season, so we had to bring it back again. So we want to know, Lee and I talked, so we wanted to do something about cartoons and TV shows. So one of the epic cartoon networks, well, case in point, was Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. So they had some of the most groundbreaking shows that we've seen. And we say, you know what? Let's see who had the better shows. And so this is going to be kind of like a part 2, because next we're going to do Warner Brothers WB versus Fox in their cartoons and their shows. So be on the lookout for that coming up pretty soon. But for right now, today, we're going to focus on Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. And we want to know who had the better shows. And so that's what we're going to do today. And if you're watching right now or you're listening right now on our social media platforms, on Facebook, please let us know right now. Tell us your favorite episodes or your favorite shows on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or both. But make sure you tune in. Let us know. Comment below. And Brandon or Christina will read them live on air as we go throughout the show. So if you're familiar with our show, these tournament episodes are pretty epic. Last season, Christina did one with about Thanksgiving, and she came in very just calm. And by the end of the show, Christina's face was very just distraught. She looked stressed out. She didn't know what she was getting herself into. And we tried to warn her. Brandon and I tried to warn her, but she did not know what she was going through. But at the end of it, she came out. She regretted some of her decisions. And the last time, Brandon actually behaved. So I'm happy about that. Now, I can't say Brandon will behave this episode because CJ is here. But CJ and Brandon, they had a little thing going on. But last season, we had the Thanksgiving tournament. Christina called out Mr. CJ himself. And today, it's either boot up or shut up. CJ, what do you have to say about Christina calling you out on the Thanksgiving episode?
See, all I can say is this, okay? Yeah, called me out, okay? All right? Let me tell y'all the story right quick. Yeah, called me out, Christina.
I did.
Okay, all right, okay. You put my name in your mouth. Okay, all right.
With no respect.
And what happened? What happened was you told me to pull up, okay, and I pulled up last week. But guess who didn't show up, people? Guess who didn't show up?
Hey, that wasn't my fault. I was ready.
Yeah,
It was my birthday.
mm,
It was my birthday,
mm,
and my family snatched me up.
mm,
It's
mm.
okay. We'll fix it. We'll
Take
fix
that
it.
how
Because I
y'all
know you're
will.
gonna lose this
Straight up
already because
universe.
you had horrible picks on the cereal episode. So you're not a competition at all today. I'm more worried about Brixton. It's okay. It's okay.
Golly.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. This what we're doing. Yeah. I wouldn't have
Wow.
it any other way. Let's
Wow.
go.
Wow.
Let's
Or
go.
both sides.
Wow. So that's the kind of energy we're having today on this episode, Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network. And like I said, this show is produced by our one and only Lee. He's not here today, but man, if you can hear the trash talking right now, that's the kind of things we're doing today. So if you're new to our show, this is how the show goes. It's a 2 out of 3 victory. So we go about each one. We have, like, say, if Rugrats versus regular show. It has to be 2-3, sorry, to move on to the next round. So they each competitor has a wild card. What that wild card does is, say if Rugrats is 2 for Rugrats, and then there's 1 for Wild Thornberrys. One person can use that wild card to automatically advance the one that lost to the next round automatically. Now, the only way that could be stopped is if another person chooses the same wild card, and they both have to use it at the same time. And therefore, I will throw a trick question, and whoever gets it right, their pick goes on, and they both still lose their wild card. Okay, so that's kind of how the show goes. Does that make sense to all our competitors today?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So with that being said, here we go. All right, guys, we have Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network. Y'all, are y'all ready for this? Let's do it. All right, so let's start it off right now. And I got my pen ready. And if you see me looking down, I am hard at work writing this down to make sure I'm keeping this up. So we'll give the first pick to our guest today, Mr. Charles C.J. Johnson. Our first competition, our first pick today, we have Dexter's Laboratory versus Jimmy Neutron. CJ, who do you pick?
Look, Jimmy Neutron was cool and all, right? Let's call it what it is. He's a Dexter's Lab wannabe. He's an imposter. Okay, all right. Dexter paved these streets. Okay, and don't get me wrong. Jimmy walked them pretty good, but this is the land that Dexter made. Dexter's Laboratory.
All right. CJ picks Dexter's Laboratory. Christina, who do you pick?
I actually agree.
All right.
It was a
So,
little too dramatic for me, but
Mhm.
yes, I agree.
all right.
You're a little bit extra, but it's okay.
And you
Oh.
got to bring the energy with it. Yeah. Yeah.
How could I ever come up with secret scare? How could I ever?
All right. All right. So it seems that Dexter's Laboratory automatically advances unless Brandon wants to use his wild card to send Jimmy Neutron to the next round. Brandon?
Oh no. I'm gonna let do fromage, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dexter educated us on French real early.
Yeah.
And like there's you probably learned a few things in Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron started off with the movie, he got his props, but Dexter, no, he wins this one.
All right.
Hands
All right.
down.
And just to kind of give it, Dexter automatically goes on with his queen sweep. But just to let you know right now, we have some picks already that have advanced to the next round already. So those shows are so big, they have to go into the next round automatically. So we'll deal with that. But moving forward right now, Dexter does go ahead and advance to the next round with a clean sweep. All right. Up next, we start with Brandon. Brandon, we have Teen Titans versus Avatar: The Last Airbender, not the purple or the green people, whatever, or blue people.
Blue.
What in the world? We're already getting questions like this?
Yes, team.
I wasn't ready. I'm glad he started with you. Wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
No.
The spirit of Lee.
Oh, Lee.
The
It
spirit
is
of Lee, man.
Lee. Okay, I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna have to go. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. One of these moments.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with Teen Titans.
All right, Brandon picks Teen Titans. CJ, who do you pick?
Brandon.
Look, man, that was hard. Man, you have no idea. Don't even, look. What you pick, man? Who's your pick?
That choice. Are you confident with that choice?
I'm not. I'm really not. But hey, who you got?
Well, you
Who's
should
in
be
your
because
corner?
mine is Teen Titans.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
wow. Okay. I was like, wow.
Wow. Here's
Okay.
the thing, man. Here's the thing. Like, I don't hate me. Don't hate me. But I actually didn't ever watch Avatar. But that being said, I still know like how like hell that series is. So for me to know like how appreciated that series is and never watched a single episode, man, like that's crazy. But it's Teen Titans for me all day, man.
All right. Christina, it's this Queen Sweep. You can send Teen Titans all the way. It's up to you. Or do you want Avatar? Not the blue people, but Avatar. Who do you pick?
I gotta go with Teen Titans, and I can explain why.
Okay.
I'm just attached to Teen Titans more. Avatar was one of the most creative and magnificent storylines ever animated, in my opinion. I love it. But I was just something totally different. The vibe of Teen Titans, and not Teen Titans Go, but Teen Titans. And maybe it's because I was in the appropriate age for it. Is you can't like Raven, Beast Boy. How do you
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, both shows, yeah.
Mhm.
like that storyline on its own? I gotta go with Teen Titan. That hurt. I was not expecting that one. I was just like, but I knew immediately which one I was gonna pick. So I'm glad I didn't have to.
Oh,
I went first. I gave y'all time.
It gets
so
worse.
You're welcome.
It gets worse.
Hey, right out the gate, man. Right out the gate.
It gets worse.
That
It
hurt,
gets
man.
way worse. Okay, so
Lee.
all right. So here we go. We got it once again. We're gonna have this taken. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. Up next, we'll start with Christina again. Christina, we'll start with Christina. Samurai Jack versus Danny Phantom.
Oh, Samurai Jack. Danny Phantom was fun, but Samurai Jack was. No, I'm not even gonna go into it. Just definitely Samurai Jack. Danny Phantom was borderline cringy.
Yeah.
It was okay, but it wasn't a good show.
Mhm.
Like so, Samurai Jack. I can still hear the theme song of Samurai Jack. The theme song to Danny Phantom was the best part of Danny Phantom.
Ooh. All right, CJ, what about you? Samurai Jack or Danny Phantom?
Yeah, I actually agree with Christina 100%. Like, it's Samurai Jack all the way. Danny Phantom was cool, but it was one of those shows where like it was missing that certain it factor that would have took it over the top. So it was just a cool show. It was never like a standout to me. But Samurai Jack, come on, man.
Right. So it seems that Samurai Jack is advanced. Unless Brandon wants to send Danny Phantom next round, use his wild card. Brandon, who do you pick?
Danny Phantom. Not Danny Phantom. I mean, the Samurai Jack. Because no, I was thinking about what I want to say. Danny Phantom, like CJ said, never really, and they probably did. You just don't remember. They never really pushed topics. Samurai Jack hit topics in like crazy, like kind of world-ending, Armageddon ways. And I mean, Samurai Jack also got the awesome theme song, which I'm not gonna do it for you. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it for you. But
you know
hey, you gotta. Yeah, people know it. It's just Danny Phantom is great, still good. I watched it, but it didn't just hit like Samurai Jack. So.
All right, so Samurai Jack automatically advanced. This is our third sweep in a row, so we're going through this round pretty fast. Now, Christina, we have a hard. Well, actually, it's be CJ first. We have a hard one. I think this may stump all of y'all. We have cow and chicken, CJ versus cat dog. Cow and chicken versus cat dog. CJ, what do you pick?
Lee is a genius. Lee
Yeah.
is a genius, man. Yeah, like the two duos. Oh man, that's hard. That's surprisingly hard, man. Good God. You know what? I think I gotta go with cow and chicken. Like, I was cool with cat dog, but I don't know, man. It was something about cow and chicken. Like, it was like it turned like the absurdity level up. Like, it was almost Ren and Stimpy level absurdity with cow and chicken. Like, cat dog was a little tame compared to the two. So that's my pick.
Right. So he said cow and chicken. So Brandon, cat dog versus cow and chicken.
Man, look, I'm saying cow and chicken right now because the jokes were just a little bit better. And nobody showed booty like cow and chicken. Nobody showed booty like cow and chicken.
Is that how you
cat dog is
booty.
they just just cat dog, but nobody showed and had the jokes like cow and chicken. And dude, the parents,
right?
The fact that you just see their the legs on there, like the jokes. I mean, and I Am Weasel came from there as well. Like
I Am Weasel. The fact that two humans created a calendar.
A crack show.
All right, so it seems that cow and chicken advances, but Christina, let's see. Not that your vote doesn't matter, but you can send cat dog to the next round if you use your wild card. Who do you pick?
Well, I can respect the odd couple aspect of cat and dog, and I enjoy it. There's just so much more to cow and chicken in my life. Like, Mama had a cow. Mama, I remember all the songs that they ever did.
Yeah.
Real cat.
You didn't know how.
The Red Demon. The Ugliest Weenie. Like, I sing those to this day when they come across my mind. I can still sing it word for word. Like, the characters alone, like I Am Weasel, IR Baboon, everybody, like cow and chicken.
All
cow
right.
and chicken all the way for me.
Wow. Another sweep, y'all. Wow.
Memories.
That is wow.
Memories.
The fourth sweep in a row. Wow, this is a lot.
Hey, it needs to be noted though. Cat Dog's theme song though.
Yes.
That was bomb. That was
bomb. But to play fair, both their theme songs were.
It was mostly Cat that pulled that show.
Both of them was good, but Cat Dog had that soul. He had that rasp. When he was singing.
Yeah. Oh.
Exactly. Yeah. I was gonna do it because my throat already destroyed. But you get the idea.
Yeah. All right.
I love money. I sing that song too. Cat singing "I Love Money." I love that song.
Oh yeah. I remember that one. Yeah. All right. So that seems that cow and chicken goes automatically to the next round. So up next, we have. This is gonna be. Ooh. Y'all ready for the next one? Are y'all sure y'all can handle the next one?
Well.
All right. So the next one we have, it's gonna be. It's gonna be Ed, and Eddie versus Rugrats. CJ, who do you pick?
Pick me first, man, because this ain't nothing for me. Rugrats. This is Rugrats for me, man. Bruh. Rugrats is one of Nick's starting five. Are you kidding me right now? Ed, Nick, come out here. And your jawbreakers.
All right, so it seems Rugrats. Brandon, who do you pick?
Sorry.
Man, I think we finally got a disagreement. It's Ed and Eddie for me, man. dude, like the jokes, the jawbreakers, man, the things. First of all, I can watch Ed and Eddie right now, and Double D would still say crap I don't understand. That's how smart he was. Like, dude, the show was hilarious. And Ed, man, the dude's just dumb. And who can forget Plank? Look in Plank's face and say you will vote for Rugrats.
All right, Christina, here's the epic part about it. We've got down to our first tie of the tournament, the first round. It's Eddie and Eddie versus Rugrats. Christina, you can make this pick. Who do you pick?
Because I feel like this is one where I'd be like, okay, let me wait. I'm like, I gotta have this one broken down. Because they were both shows that there was always a scheme. There was always a plan in both shows, which I loved.
Make it to the top.
So I was like, okay, there's that. And then, of course, there's the group where, it's, oh, I wasn't ready for this one at all. I'm like, hold on, wait. Because I'm trying to get outside of my adult brain for a second and see which one would I have picked 17 years ago. Jesus. I don't even know which one. I'm gonna go off of I'm gonna say longevity here and say Ed, Ed and Eddie, because I would sit and watch Ed, Ed and Eddie right now versus Rugrats, which I have tried to do recently, and while I adore Rugrats and it has that nostalgic feeling to it, you get real sentimental and you're like, possibilities.
Rugrats don't age well.
Ridiculous. It aged okay, but I will let an Ed and Eddie marathon go and watch it. Rugrats, I would cuddle myself to sleep to because I'd feel perfectly content with it. But entertainment-wise, Ed and Eddie for me.
Wow. CJ, here's the moment of truth. You have one wild card. We have a lot of picks left. Do you want to send Rugrats to the next round using your wild card, or you want to let it be? If not, Ed and Eddie wins this round. CJ, choice is yours.
And I'm gonna add this to you, though. I'm gonna add this to you, CJ. If you saw a T-shirt right in front of you that had Ed and Eddie on it or Rugrats, which one would you pick up?
Rugrats, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Not an elderly person.
What kind of self-respecting man would wear a Rugrats T-shirt?
All right, CJ, we need your.
You know what?
Oh boy,
I gotta make a decision. Look. Y'all despicable. I'm gonna go ahead, let Rugrats get knocked off the board, but y'all know, y'all wanted some of that Reptar cereal. Y'all know y'all.
Oh my God, the cereal.
Y'all know y'all did.
The cereal.
You wanted the cereal.
I know why you picked.
You wanted the lunchbox. You wanted all the merch.
You picked Ed and Eddie in the end because you knew we was gonna just bump off Rugrats later on anyway, and you'd be forfeiting that whole little veto. So
I'll let you have your little win right now, okay? All right. There'll be plenty of game left.
Wow, we have so much going on with this one.
So it's fine.
We have so much going on with this. We got just a couple more for this first round. Then when I took you guys to a break, but so it seems that Ed and Eddie advances up next. Okay, so Christina, we start with you first. We have another hard one right now.
All right.
We have Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Invader Z. Who do you pick?
Why? Oh, that's on you.
Forget you, Lee. Forget you. Because I was obsessed with Invader Z. Invader Z. I couldn't even say it right. But I was also obsessed with Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, they were both so creepy and dark compared to everything else that was playing on TV. And while I quote Invader Zim to this day, from anything Gur said to Zim's way of saying, tell me, I say that to this day. I am going to go with Courage the Cowardly Dog because the stories were always different. It was always something different every episode. The villains, the characters. I gotta go with Courage. It was just insane. Courage was always like this superhero, but he was a terrified little dog, just trembling. His teeth would shoot out of his mouth. It's just Muriel was a dunce. Eustace was just mean. I loved it all. The Cat's Motel, Dr. Gerbil, Turn the Lab.
All right. Well, all right. So it seems that Christina picks Courage. CJ, who do you pick?
Yeah, it's Courage, man. It's Courage. It's as simple as that. Invader Z was good. This was a really good battle, but I don't know. Like, just for me personally, I think that Courage really stepped it up on the horror aspect. Like, they really leaned into the horror, and horror is my favorite genre of movie. So yeah, instantly I was drawn into Courage. So yeah, man, that's it right there. Yeah, easy win in my opinion.
All right, Brandon. So it's up to you. Does Courage get a win? Okay, all right.
Yeah, Courage, man. The slab, the locust, the creepy computer. I want to be like Eustace when I grow up, man. I want to be angry old man.
I don't know about that.
Me too. I want to be
angry old man.
Out in the boonies by yourself, man.
I was like, plus the theme song. The theme song was great.
Okay. All right. So it seems that Courage the Cowardly Dog advances. So we go ahead and move along right now. We have another one. Brandon, you start off with this. Powerpuff Girls versus Fairly Odd Parents. Who do you pick?
I'm gonna have to go with Very Odd Parents because they hit more topics, I feel like. And I've been upset with Powerpuff Girls ever since that when they brought it back. So
okay.
I'm a little bit salty about that.
Okay. All right,
sorry,
Christina.
Christina got that look on her face.
All right, Christina. So we have Powerpuff Girls versus Fairly Odd Parents. Who do you pick?
Powerpuff Girls, because Fairly Odd Parents fell off a long time ago too. If you watch any of their last 10 years of episodes,
the Tina Turner movie. Yeah.
Awful.
All right.
All of it's bad. Like, they keep bringing characters, taking characters. It just played out. So it's just not good. But Powerpuff Girls is always going to be near and dear to me. I remember their very first episode that debuted on What a Cartoon with Meat Hair. Like, I was in love with Powerpuff Girls, and I feel like this is a biased question.
So we have a tie right now, CJ. Powerpuff Girls, Fairly Odd Parents. Who do you pick?
Boy, we got Timmy Turner versus Mojo Jojo. Bro, where do you go?
You know that song is not that's not a really good song, by the way.
Where you go?
You can't sing that song on the show, CJ. That's not a good song to sing on the show.
It wasn't good. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I just like it was just a name, okay? Just for name purposes, people, okay? But it's hard because like they're two completely different genres. You got comedy versus action, so it's really what genre you was in. It's Powerpuff Girls. Come on, let's stop this. Let's stop this right now. It is Powerpuff Girls. This is one of the starting five of Cartoon Network. Let's not play. Brandon, look, love you. We got to get them out of there.
I don't see Timmy Turner on the t-shirt right now. That's all I'm
saying. Yeah. They don't.
Nobody want him.
All right. So unless Brandon wants to pick Fairly Odd Parents with his wild card, it seems that Powerpuff Girls is going to the next round. Brandon?
No, it's not that important. It's fine.
All right. And no dig at Timmy Turner, but if you know the song, you see why people don't like Timmy Turner. But anyway,
throw him in the fire.
That's a bad song. So rounding out this last pick of this round, we have a classic. This might be kind of hard because both of these are pretty raunchy. We have Space Goes Coast to Coast, CJ, and Rocco's Modern Life. Who do you pick?
Just to be clear, this is Space Ghost Coast to Coast, not the actual Space Ghost cartoon, because he had his own separate.
Yeah. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Yes.
You Lee. Let me put my fry down. Okay. I gotta think. Oh boy. All right. Both of them was great. All right. Space Ghost. Man. Oh man. It's a bit. Oh, I'm riding down Highway 40, bruh. Oh. Okay. I'm going with Rocco, man. But like the very first, bruh, they had a character named Heifer. They allowed you as a kid to say Heifer. They gave you a legitimate reason to say that. Come on, man. If that ain't genius, I don't know what is, man. Come on. And that very first intro theme was come on, man. No, that was the second one. The first one. Look that up, bro. That thing was nice.
All right, Christina. Rocko's Modern Life or Space Goes Coast to Coast?
Rocco is just so quotable. Like you have so many memories from Rocco, and of course there's Heifer and there's Mr. Big Heads, and I'm like, it was amazing. But if you watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast, that was the clever one. That was the funny one. And there's so many quotable moments, but you had to have watched it. You had to have been able to stay up late enough to see it. And you had to understand the jokes. But there's a lot of songs. There's a lot of puns and jabs from Zorak. He easily was my favorite thing. Space Ghost was petty as hell. Like he was constantly blowing people up. And just, they had celebrity guests. Like, Space Ghost wins all the way. Like, if I could, I would make the Zorak blink noise right now. Clunk, clunk.
Wow.
I can't be mad at that.
So, Brandon, we have a way to end this round, and it ends in a split. You have the decision to send Space Ghost or Rocko's Modern Life to the next round. Brandon, the choice is yours. Who do you pick?
Make a good choice, Brandon.
Well, I'm following behind Christina here. Just to say, I everything she said was true, but because you had to stay up and you had to be able to watch it, I watched it. I'm gonna say Rocko's, because in this game we're talking about best cartoon, and in this way, I did kind of watch Rocko's more. So
okay. All right. Well, it seems that Rocko's Modern Life ends to go to the next round. Unless Christina wants to use her wild card. Christina, are you going to use it right now or no?
No.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, Rocko's Modern Life, Rocko's Modern Life ends us for this first round. Just to clarify, this is the best show, not cartoon, best shows on these networks. So we're going to have more of the Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network show, best show tournament on the other side of the break. Make sure you stay tuned to Str8Up Show podcast. The videos and images displayed all across the world cannot fully express what the people of Ukraine are going through. This senseless act of terrorism has cost many their lives and forced millions of Ukrainians out of their homes. Yet it's the Ukrainians' pride and resiliency that has inspired the entire world. So we here at Str8Up ask you to stand for freedom, stand for human rights, but most importantly, join us as we stand with Ukraine.
Hey everybody, Lee here. And guess what? The reviews are in and the Str8Up Show podcast is a hit. Don't believe me? Well, listen to what one of our guest panelists, Dr. Monique Thompson, has to say.
Listen, y'all listening to Str8Up and support this podcast, because I listened in before I came on the show. I liked what I heard. They're really focusing on keeping things real and being real with you, and I like that approach. So you guys support this podcast.
So if you want to listen, donate to the show, have a subject idea, or even want to be a guest, just contact us at straightupshow@gmail.com. That's straightupshow@gmail.com.
All right, hey, welcome back to a brand new episode of Str8Up Show Podcast. This is our tournament episode, Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network. Who had the better show on these networks? And if you've been listening, we've had some dramatic picks, some sacrifices made of some people who like these shows, but we're finding out whose show is committed, who's committed to these shows, and what show holds value to our competitors. As today we have Brandon and Christina, our two co-hosts. Lee's not today, but he did produce this episode, and we have our tournament expert, our favorite guest on the show, one of our favorite guests on the show, Mr. Charles C.J. Johnson. Thank you so much for coming on our show, sir. And already Christina already has given me the stressed out face. I know that we're doing something good, so keep going. She was stressed out, man. She was
she's mad. She's upset with me because y'all had a pact and you broke the pact.
Had to get Space Ghost out of there, bro.
Brandon, happened, man. So
just trying to be strategic here.
Well, see, y'all have loyalty on these shows, and so there's no loyalty in this game at all. So, but the most important thing we like to do with our tournament episodes is that we want to push the fact that you have to vote, because if you don't vote, your voice is not heard. So, with that being said, here we go. Y'all ready for the next round?
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this is all for the shows, not cartoons necessarily. These are the shows on the networks, okay? So with that being said, we start off the second round because a lot of these shows were automatically pushed to the next round because of their popularity, okay? With that being said, we have, starting off for Christina, we have Dexter's Laboratory versus All That.
I'm going to go with All That for obvious reasons.
Theme song?
It was All That. I mean, of course, All That wasn't a cartoon, but I love comedy. I love stand-up comedy. I love improv comedy, and that was everything in All That. And plus, you have someone like the people who were on that show are still bigger names today, or wanted to be on that show or whatever. It's gonna be All That, just from Detective Dan and Keenan and Kel with Good Burger and all of that. It was just amazing. Principal Pimpel.
Amanda,
everything Amanda did. Pierre Escargot. And the theme song was pretty fire too. So that being said, CJ, Dexter's Laboratory or All of That? All of that.
Dexter.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Wait, wow. I see what you're doing here. Okay.
Let's go Dexter, man. Let's go.
Okay. So Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me get my trivia question lined up, so I know where this is going.
Nice, CJ.
All right, so we have Dexter versus All That. Brandon, who do you pick?
I'm gonna have to go with All That. I watched that way more than Dexter, and I do appreciate it more than Dexter. So,
all right,
gonna have to do it.
Come back to the good stuff.
CJ, do you want to use your wild card for Dexter's Laboratory? Keep in mind, we have a lot more to go. So, do you want to use your wild card for Dexter's Laboratory?
Man, it's early in the game. Yeah, I'm not going to use that card, man. I voted Dexter because I know he was getting knocked out this round. So just wanted to give him his props, man. Like,
okay.
Oh, that was amazing, bro. Okay. Oh, that was props, bro.
Okay.
Lee set that one up. He set Dexter up to fail.
Okay. All right,
bro,
so
I'm so mad at Lee.
It seems that we have All That going to the next round. Up next, we have a show I've never heard of, but I've never seen. But when I have seen, Double Dare 2000 versus Chowder. Brandon, who do you pick?
Chowder, dude. Chowder was so silly and colorful, but like it was also like a food show. So like, and I still like just say quote things from the show like often. So Chowder.
All right, so Brandon picks Chowder. CJ, Chowder or the other one I said?
Double
Dare 2000. My bad.
Double Dare 2000. Double Dare 2000.
Okay.
I've heard of Chowder, but I never watched it. Man.
Okay. Christina, Double Dare 2000 or Chowder?
Moon and you take sun. I love Chowder. I watched it all the time as a fully recognized adult. I love Chowder. It's amazing to watch. You would enjoy it. Give it a shot.
I think
I'm a foodie, so yeah, that's
so good. Everybody's named after a food. It's so colorful. The clothing moves. Everything.
Schnitzel, like all of them, all the characters.
You know my girlfriend. I love it. And ceviche. I love everybody. So
all right. So CJ, do you want to send Double Dare 2000 to the next round?
Get out of here.
Okay.
Go watch Chowder.
They don't have the arms to box with God, man. Come on now.
Oh, CJ.
I want to cheat and ask if one show made the cut.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I'm scared, man. I'm scared.
It's
if it's not on here, I'm gonna challenge this whole bracket by the end of this episode.
Well, here we go. Let's throw it in your face right now. How about this, Christina? We have the next round. We have Teen Titans versus As Told by Ginger.
I feel like this is biased against me. I was a little girl watching these shows,
bruh.
But I'm still gonna go strong with Teen Titans. As Told by Ginger was amazing. But so was Teen Titans. As Told by Ginger was a coming of age story about a girl, and it wasn't a stereotypical one, so it's really good. But Teen Titans it gave more in a different kind of way. I'm gonna go strong, Teen Titans.
CJ, who do you pick?
You know it's Teen Titans all the way, man. But Christina, I can see the hurt. I can see the pain coming out.
Like, ooh, this is rigged against me.
Yeah. It's okay. It's all right.
All right. So it seems that Teen Titans is advanced. But Brandon, who do you pick if you want to use your wild card for As Told by Ginger or not?
I'm not gonna lie, dude. That hurt me too because I really like that show, As Told by Ginger. Like it was actually decent. So like story wise and the art, but Teen Titans. Gotta go Teen Titans.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully the grass is greener on the other side.
Okay. All right. So this next one is an automatic matchup. They advance to the next round because these two shows are very impactful. So CJ, we start with you. Okay. And you might want to back up off your mic on this one. I'm sorry. Just letting you know right now because you're about to explode. Okay. You're gonna explode on this one. Hey Arnold versus Adventure Time. Who do you pick?
Y'all evil. Y'all evil, man. Y'all evil, man. Had to stop myself from cussing right there, man. Arnold for me, man. That's the one that I was most attached to. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay, Brandon. Hey Arnold or Adventure Time?
I mean, I know I'm gonna probably catch a lot of slack for this one, but I do not like Adventure Time. I do not at all. Like I hate it. Well, I can't say hate it because I never really watched it that much, but I don't like it. But Hey Arnold, I watched that like I marathon through it last year. Hey Arnold, dude. Adventure Time, get that. You got to move that up.
Christina, who do you pick? Hey Arnold or Adventure Time?
Hey Arnold for me.
Okay. Man, that's a clean sweep for Hey Arnold.
Back to the I also did not watch it that much, so I don't have much, no attachment hardly at all.
Okay. And we move on. So, Brandon, up next we have Star Wars Clone Wars versus Samurai Jack. Who do you pick?
What? Man, that's all respects to Samurai Jack, but that's gotta be Star Wars Clone Wars. I mean, talk about filling in the gaps to a lot of the story that we want. Like, look, that was the beginning of something like special. I mean, Star Wars Clone Wars.
Okay. All right, CJ, who do you pick? Star Wars Clone Wars or Samurai Jack?
Clone Wars did so many characters right, man. They did Anakin justice.
Yeah.
They did Mace Windu justice, bruh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it gotta be Clone Wars for me, bro.
All right,
Yeah, Clone
Christina.
Wars.
Not that your vote doesn't count, but do you want to do Samurai Jack or Clone Wars?
I'm gonna go with Samurai Jack because I've never seen a minute of Star Wars in any form. Well, I went to their symphony performance, but I've never watched any.
That sounds cool.
I say tread lightly.
Yeah, tread lightly because you're going to get a
single.
I mean, I did say what I said about Adventure Time, so.
Okay. So, Christine, do you want to use your wild card for Samurai Jack?
I'm not going to get slaughtered over here.
She's like,
come back with a vengeance.
She's like, no, I'm good.
Orgasmed over here about that. I'm not doing that.
She's like, no, I'm good. I want that smoke. All right. So it seems that Clone Wars advances. Up next, we have regular show versus Angry Beavers. Christina, who do you pick?
You. Holy. Oh, that was so abrupt. Oh.
You have a blue jay and a raccoon versus some beavers.
I love both of those shows, though. Dude, I'm going to break into hives soon. Dude. Calm down. Calm down.
No, it's your pick.
No,
it's your pick.
Down. Come back. No,
it's your pick. No, it's your pick. It is your pick. You are on the clock right now.
Here's a turning.
So it's Angry Beavers versus regular. Angry Beavers.
Okay. All right. Angry Beavers. CJ, who do you pick?
Oh, I know what it is, man. You know what it is. Regular show.
Regular show. All right. Which is my favorite show, by the way, my all-time show. But anyway, and Martin. But anyway, so Brandon, the choice is yours. Regular show or Angry Beavers? Who do you pick?
But they're so similar in a way.
Nah.
No, in terms of times, in terms of where they are in time, they kind of similar in the way they hit in the time. So I'm gonna have to go with the regular show, only because they're for the new generation ish kind of.
Okay. All right.
You feel about that, Christina?
I had to pick Angry Beavers because I knew it was not gonna win this one. So I knew it because I love Angry Beavers. I love it. But regular show, I have the box set.
I do too.
Like,
I do too.
I bought so much shows. I was singing Summertime literally yesterday.
Summertime, yeah.
Regular show is just insane. It has so many crazy stories to it. So I just had to let my love for Angry Beavers show because I knew regular show was gonna
show.
All right. Well, it looks like my favorite show on this list is advancing. I can't be more happy than hear that. Brandon, up next we have Cow and Chicken versus Keenan and Kel. Who do you pick?
Oh, see, that's what I was waiting for. Keenan and Kel, dude. Like, come on, let's raise this one to the top. I mean, I like Cow and Chicken, but Keenan and Kel.
All right, CJ, who do you pick?
Yeah, it's about to be a clean sweep right here. Keenan and Kel.
Yeah,
come
Keenan
on
and Kel.
All right, Christina.
Keenan and Kel.
All right. Looks like Keenan and Kel advances.
We already know who win in the tournament.
Let me take some throwbacks right quick. Okay. Oh no, it's some hard hitters on here too. CJ, up next we have the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy versus the old school classic Kablam on Nickelodeon. Who do you pick?
Okay, the name Kablam sounds familiar, but I forgot the show.
Kablam.
I remember the name, but
Kablam was a Saturday morning Cartoon Network series that was
it was Nickelodeon.
I'm sorry, I said it wrong. But it used to be a bunch of different skits. I said it wrong. I'm sorry. And like they had a whole bunch of different mini cartoons that would come on in between. It was like Benny and June, or what were the names? Something like that. They were cartoons.
Yeah, it was kind of how Dexter was too. Dexter had those mini, like the
mini cartoons within it. Okay, gotcha. Irrelevant. Billy and Mandy.
Okay, all right. Brandon, who do you pick? Kablam or
Billy and Mandy, like destroy us all. It's not it's not an apple. It's a magic banana. Like, dude, Billy and Mandy, dude.
Okay. All right. So, Christina, who do you pick? Billy and Mandy or Kablam? Kablam. All right. Do you want to send Kablam to the next round or what?
No, I'll let it go because they haters, but it's okay.
Is the sound it made when it exploded out of this tournament.
All right. So we have another one. It's gonna kind of
Billy Mandy sucked, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not a good show. But the show was just dumb.
Okay. All right. So up next, Billy and Mandy advances. Up next, we have Ed, Eddie, CJ versus Fight the Dragon, Up the Dragon Ball Z.
Come on, man.
Got terrible.
I ain't even got to say it, but for purposes of legality purposes, DBZ, sir.
Okay. And Christina, who do you pick?
I didn't even like Dragon Ball Z, but I gotta pick that one. I did.
Anna, who do you pick?
I mean, it's DBZ, dude.
That's so unfair.
Sorry, it looks like Ed and Eddie are planking out of this tournament. So,
yeah, that wasn't that really wasn't fair, to be honest.
That was not fair.
Don't blame me.
At least set them up to fail, man.
Don't blame me. All right. So up next, Brandon, we have Steven Universe versus the Wild Thornberrys. Who do you pick?
The Wild Thornberrys. I did not watch Steven Universe.
Okay. All right, Christina, who do you pick?
Wild Thornberrys.
Oh, wow.
1000%.
Oh, wow.
I did not watch Steven Universe, and it's just too much going on. There's too many angry people surrounding that show for me.
Okay.
So.
CJ, that's one of the least favorite shows by the way.
I know, which is I was about to say.
I just don't know.
Right.
It's like one of the least favorite shows. Lee, I'm sorry.
I know.
CJ, CJ, what do you have to say, sir?
Look, I've heard nothing but incredible stuff about Steven Universe. Even when y'all did that episode.
Yes.
This was early season. Early season, man. But like y'all, I ain't seen it.
Okay.
So Wild Thornberrys, man.
So hot. That's what you get, Leland, for that
last. I'm pretty sure that Lee.
Man, but we got to get the brooms out.
All right. So, So up next we have Courage the Counter. And I'm sorry. Steven Universe leaves this tournament. Lee will get his revenge here pretty soon. I promise you. Up next we have Christina, Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Real Monsters. Who do you pick?
Did you have to do that?
I love Real Monsters. I loved it. I loved Ipkiss like everybody else, but Courage still wins.
Okay.
Strong.
All right. And CJ, who do you pick? Courage the Cowardly Dog or Real Monsters?
Yeah, it's gonna be Courage again, man. Yeah, I really messed with Our Real Monsters, but once again, between the two, Courage stepped it up on that horror-esque, genre. So yeah, man, I'm sticking with them.
Okay, and Brandon,
it's Courage, man. Courage,
okay.
He makes it through.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, looks like Courage advances. CJ, this would be your turn now. All right. CJ, we have Ben 10 versus the Legend of Korra.
Oh boy.
I'm so glad you separated Legend of Korra and
man. Yeah, it's good they did that. Yeah, I ain't watched Korra. And I've heard once again amazing things about it, but yeah, I gotta rock with Ben 10.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, Brandon, who do you pick, Ben 10 or Legend of Korra?
Since we're on the subject, I do want to say as a kid, I had an idea of having a watch where I could switch to many characters, favorite characters of mine.
Mhm.
So I really felt like as a kid, I should have patented that idea because I probably would have made some money. With that being said, Ben 10, because I really liked it. The later stuff, not so much, but still Ben 10. Gotta push that one through.
Okay. All right, Christina, choice is yours. Ben 10 or Legend of Korra?
I'll go with Korra.
All
Did
right.
not really watch Ben 10. And because I didn't pick Avatar last time, this is kind of how I tied it over.
Okay.
Didn't care for Ben 10 at all. It looked fun.
Did you want to use your wild card to save Korra?
I do not.
Okay. Well, it looks like being numbered those 10. Is that 10 in Spanish? My bad, sorry. Ben 10 advances. Shows you how bad my Spanish is. All right. So Christina, up next we have Powerpuff Girls versus Codename Kids Next Door.
Codename Kids Next Door.
All right. Brandon, who do you pick? Codename Kids Next Door or Powerpuff Girls?
Dude, they came to us with that battle ready armor, like, and the storylines and the just relationships, like everything. Codename Kid Next Door hit so much. They got my vote.
Okay. CJ, do you want to say the Powerpuff Girls or do you want to send Codename Kids Next Door to the next round?
And I'm gonna vote for Powerpuff Girls, but I can't fake, man. Codename Kids Next Door. That show went hard.
Yeah.
That show was amazing. That was like the evolution. That was like the evolution of Powerpuff Girls, but it had like a way cooler concept. Like you can age better with Codename Kids Next Door. So yeah, but I still voted for Powerpuff Girls, and I'm not gonna use my card. We're just gonna let them wither away.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, it looks like Powerpuff Girls goes away. Up next, CJ. I told you that Lee would come back and get his revenge for y'all, and he did with this next one. Because up next, we have Johnny Bravo versus Rocket Power. Who do you pick?
Rocket Power, man. Like, bruh, Johnny Bravo don't age well, bro. Man, if you get my drift. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that Rocket Power, man. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Christina, who do you... I think I should probably just skip this whole thing, but Christina...
It's definitely Rocket Power.
All right.
I can still laugh at Johnny Bravo, but
No.
Rocket Power was part of my week right there. I waited for Rocket Power to come out. They were so cool. They were the coolest kids on TV for a strong.
They still are, honestly.
They were skateboarders, surfers, single dad, random ass keto. Like, it was just cool. It was just cool.
They're still cool kids, man. Brandon, I would tread lightly on this one, sir. Rocket Power, Johnny Bravo.
Think about Reggie.
Why hasn't Johnny Bravo got canceled yet? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, it's canceled already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't come on anymore.
But you know what it also is he was a little bit, and I think that made a lot of people kind of blow it off.
Yeah. But I'm going to go with Rocket Power.
Okay. All right, so we're not going to spend so much time on that one. So Rocket Power advances. All right, up next, Brandon, we have Space Ghost Coast to Coast versus a guy that lives under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants. Who do you pick?
I'm definitely gonna go with Space Ghost on this one. Like, I don't really, dude. The more I grew up, I hated SpongeBob. I still hate SpongeBob. Like, I just, and I keep that H word. Yeah, I the more I grew up, I can't stand. I hate SpongeBob. So Space Ghost.
Okay, CJ, who do you pick? SpongeBob or Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
Yeah, I'm with Brandon, man. That's Space Ghost.
Wow.
Yeah, look, and I'm well aware that SpongeBob is one of the starting five, but no, not today. Get him out of here.
Christina, wow. Okay. So do you pick SpongeBob or Space Ghost?
I agree with them. I'm going strong with Space Ghost. I love SpongeBob. I can watch it to this day. It is stupid. But my adult brain just has to go with Space Ghost. It was just on a different intellectual level for me, even though it was also ridiculous.
All right. With that being said, it seems that the annoying character, just as annoying as Caillou, goes away with SpongeBob, and Space Ghost coast to coast goes away. So finishing this round, Christina, we come up to the Amazing World of Gumball versus this guy who was in love with Patty Mayonnaise, Doug. Who do you pick?
I'm gonna go with Doug, even though watching it now, I was like, this is a dumb show. Going back to it, it is pretty lame. But because it took me being an adult to see it that way, it still gets to be special to me. I love Doug. The characters were kind of like the first time you got a variety. They just colored them differently, but that was the first kind of like real peak for me into like, oh, this is supposed to be a whatever character. Quail Man, his character, his imaginations were ridiculous. Just
the Beats.
Doug. Yeah, the Beats. I need more allowance. I would buy that right now if that came out as an album.
All right. So it looks like Doug gets the nod for Christina. Brandon, who do you pick, Doug or The Amazing World of Gumball?
I really wish I watched more of The Amazing World of Gumball because I've heard all of those other ones, Adventure Time and that Steven Universe. I heard a lot of good things about this one. I just haven't watched it, so I'm gonna have to go with Doug.
All right. So CJ, seems like Doug goes to the next round unless you want to choose Amazing World of Gumball. Who do you pick? All right. All right.
Come on.
All right. So with that being said, we finished another round. We're going to pick it up right now. Let's go ahead and start this next round, and we'll go to a quick break. But before that, CJ, starting this next round, we have All That versus Chowder. Who do you pick?
Come on, man.
All right.
Come on, man.
Christina, who do you pick? All That or Chowder?
I'm going to go with Chowder.
Oh, wow. Brandon.
I'm Chowder.
Up to you now.
Words.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go with Chowder on this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
CJ, choice is yours now. Do you want to send All That to the next round, or do you want to let Chowder go advance? Wow.
Okay, all right. You know what? All That, we'll let it go. We'll let it. Yeah, we're gonna let it go.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna let it go.
I wrote down too fast. Wow.
Have you not seen the tournament? Have you not seen the bracket, Calvin?
I've seen it.
Left on the board. There's a lot left on the board, man.
Yeah.
This is a necessary sacrifice.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Like
Okay.
nervous now.
With that being said, CJ, my bad, Christina.
Yeah.
We have Teen Titans versus Hey Arnold. Who do you pick?
Teen Titans.
CJ, who do you pick?
Teen Titans, get them out of there. Come on.
All right, Brandon, do you want to save Hey Arnold or no?
I mean, it's Teen Titans. He's not gonna win. I'm not gonna do a wild card on that one. Hey Arnold. I mean, Teen Titans. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Brandon. So we start with you right now. We have Clone Wars versus regular show. Who do you pick?
Gonna go with Clone Wars on this one.
All right, Christina, who do you pick?
Regular show.
Ooh, CJ, the choice is yours now. Clone Wars versus regular show. Who gets your nod?
Clone Wars.
Oh, wow. Christina, do you want to use your wild card for this?
No.
All right. Sadly, my favorite
they
show
always expose themselves.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Seems that Clone Wars gets the win and regular show is out of there. All right. So starting with Brandon, we got. I said actually CJ. Sorry. Start with CJ. We have Keenan and Kel versus Billy and Mandy. Who do you pick?
Two duos, Kenan and Kel, man.
All right, Brandon, Keenan and Kel, Billy and Mandy.
Kenan and Kel, dude. It's a better show.
All right, Christina.
Keenan and Kel for me.
All right, just moving on, man. Y'all are really kicking this one, all right?
Rome's out, man.
That was easy though. I don't like Billy and
Rome's
Mandy.
out.
All right. Well, this might be another one easy for you, Christina. Dragon Ball Z versus the Wild Thornberrys.
I'ma still go Wild Thornberrys.
All right, CJ, Dragon Ball Z or the Wild Thornberrys? So do you pick?
Yeah, I expected that. Come on, you know it's DBZ.
All right,
You
Brandon.
know Thornberry's gonna get up out of here.
And Brandon.
Uncultured.
And Brandon, you can take us to break or with this next pick. Who do you pick? It's a split decision. Wild Thornberrys or Dragon Ball Z?
Just say.
Then I had to go with the Wild Thornberrys.
Ooh, wow. CJ, they picked Wild Thornberrys over Dragon Ball Z. If you're watching on Facebook right now or are you listening right now,
Brandon, why?
They voted, but
I have my reasons, man.
So the brain is ticking. The brain is
wow. You know what?
I was like, there was a motive there. I was like, no.
I don't know. I'm just I made my decision.
This where the game's coming into play. This where the game's coming into play.
I was like that villain brain started working.
CJ, we're on the clock. Which one do you pick?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna pick Dragon Ball, okay, but I'm not gonna use my card because it's an anime and technically
it's on network.
You know that falls in a different category. So you know it is. But all right, DBZ, I'll get it out of here.
All right. So with that being said, Dragon Ball Z is out of here. They voted, y'all. You can't get mad at me. They voted. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna finish the rest of this round on the other side of the break. This is the Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon shows on the other side of the break. So make sure you stay tuned to the Straight Up Show podcast. In the 2 years that Straight Up has been a podcast, we've gone to where most podcasts have never gone before. From multiple celebrity guests to groundbreaking episodes, Straight Up is changing the podcast game. And now that season 6 is finally here, we plan to continue leveling up with our exclusive season 6 merchandise. That's right, grab your 80s retro-inspired merch today. Just visit our website at Straight8upShowPodcast.com. That's STR8UpShowPodcast.com. Shirts as low as $19.99.
Salahuddin from Southside Season 2 out right now. Make sure you tune in to the Straight Up Show podcast because that's where it's happening. You dig?
All right, welcome back to the Straight Up Show podcast. Today we are doing Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network. And if y'all been listening, I am shocked because I had my picks, Dragon Ball Z, and I had regular show, but they are both been eliminated. CJ's here. This is Lee's bracket. Christina's being mellow and calm, and Brandon's already starting some drama already by kicking DBZ out, which is so you see all your hate mail to Brandon because Brandon definitely
you knew what you were doing.
Wow, jeez. Anyway, so this is
despicable, man.
This is finally coming to the end, and so we have some amazing picks left. We're at this one round. We stopped in this last round with Dragon Ball Z getting eliminated, so we're gonna pick it back up with our guest today, CJ. CJ, you ready to continue?
Let's get it rocking.
Okay, here we go. Up next, we have Ben 10 versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. Who do you pick?
Damn. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. Oh man. All right. Courage. I'll go Courage.
All right, Brandon. Courage the Cowardly Dog or Ben 10?
I'm gonna have to go with Courage because it never loses its appeal.
And
can't say the same for Ben.
I already know what you're gonna pick, Christina, already. But
Yep, I'm not even gonna answer. Just keep on going. Bye,
all
Ben.
right. So with that being said,
Bobby.
courage to
Bobby. She welcomed by with her hair too, man.
So courage is out of there. So with that being said, the courage is in there. It goes to the next round. With that being said, we have Rocket Power, CJ, Christina, Rocket Power versus Code Name Kids Next Door. Who do you pick? Some cool kids, by the way.
Codename. Codename. I'd had to say, pull the Band-Aid off. Codename.
Brandon, who do you pick? Code Name Kids Next Door or Rocket
Dude,
Power?
I mean, it sucks, but Codename Kids Next Door for this one.
Ooh, CJ, who do you pick?
See, the crazy part is I mountain bike. So naturally, I would gravitate to the export show, but no, I got to give it to Kids Next Door, man.
I was not expecting a clean sweep on Kids Next Door.
Yeah,
I can make my own.
That's so dope, man.
I can make dope, stuff they used.
They had a black leader, bro.
Oh wow!
Come on, man.
It was an intense series, like.
Yeah, a lot went, and I mean, they had bikes and all types of stuff in there in action. So it's
they did.
It's a package.
All right.
I wouldn't have been friends with anybody in Rocket Power. I wasn't cool enough, so forget them.
All right, so into this round right now.
Other street, not in their cul-de-sac.
Okay, so in this round, in the Sweet 16 round right now, we have Space Ghost Coast to Coast, Brandon, or Doug. Who do you pick?
I'm gonna have to go with Doug on this one.
Okay. Yeah. Christina?
Space Ghost.
Ooh, CJ, you have the tiebreaker. Who do you pick?
Power in my hands. Christina over here and Brandon over here. And I'm going to drop Christina. It is Doug all the way, man.
Ooh, wow.
Disney version and the Nick version.
Okay. Christina.
Yeah. Got some decisions to make now.
I'll let it go. It's fine.
Oh,
noted.
See, it wasn't that important to you. See, you didn't love it. You didn't want it enough.
Never said it was.
My girl said noted.
Noted.
That's usually a scary sign, CJ. So.
That usually is. That's the
So with that being said, Space Ghost is out the race. It looks like Doug advances. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our Elite Eight going on right now. Sorry, but yep, our Elite Eight. So y'all ready for this? That being said, Christina, you start us off. We have Chowderhead or Chowder versus Teen Titans. Who do you pick?
Why do I feel like this is always stacked against me?
That's Lee's magic.
You always started with me. So I got words for you after this. Chowder versus Teen Titans. I'm going to have to go with Teen Titans.
Okay. CJ. CJ, who do you pick?
Was Chowder the one that took all that out?
I don't know.
Chowder did take all that out, correct.
Oh, Chowder,
well, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, baby. Come on. Teen Titans, man. Look, I mean, Teen Titans was going to win this regardless, but it just makes it sweeter since, they was the one that booted all that out. But okay, yeah. Bro, all that versus Teen Titans, that would have been rough.
Mm-hmm. So, Brandon, what do you pick? Chowder or Teen Titans?
You did this to yourself. I hope you know.
I'm actually not too worried about it.
So who are we picking?
I'm gonna do Teen Titans. I'm gonna go with Teen Titans.
So Teen Titan advances to the Final Four. All right. So Brandon, we come up with you the Clone Wars versus Kenan and Kel.
It's Kenan and Kel.
Christina, who do you pick?
Kenan and Kel.
It's a clean sweep, right, CJ? Or no? Do you want Clone Wars?
It's Anakin, baby. It's Anakin, baby. No, it's Kenan and Kel. Come on, now. Let's not do this.
All right, Kenan and Kel goes to the Final Four. All right, so with that being said, CJ, We have the Wild Thornberrys versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. Who do you pick?
Do I even need to say?
That's what I'm asking you.
They took out DBZ. Sir. Do I even need to say? Come on now.
Wild Thornberrys?
Mm.
You said Courage?
Courage.
Okay. Christina, is it
I
still
don't want
Courage?
to- It's courage.
All right, Brandon, what do you pick?
Yeah, no, we're going with Courage.
All right. So Courage advances up next. Brandon, we have Codename Kids Next Door versus Doug. Who do you pick?
Old name, dude.
All right,
Codename
CJ,
Kid.
who do you pick?
Oh yeah, that's code name. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Christina, do you want to save Doug or no?
Codename.
All right, clean sweep. All right, so with that being said, we have our final 4 pick. So here's the hard part. We have our final 4 games, Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network. We have 3 Cartoon Network shows versus 1 Nickelodeon show. So here we are. Are we ready for this? Can y'all ready for the final 4? Here we go. Brandon, we have Codename Kids Next Door versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. Who do you pick?
I'm going to go with. Wait, who? It was Courage and who?
Codename Kids Next Door.
All right. Codename Kids Next Door.
Christina, Codename Kids Next Door versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. Who do you pick?
I gotta consider some stuff first. Hold on. I gotta consider storyline versus entertainment versus.
Longevity.
Yeah, I was like, there's a lot to consider.
Yeah.
Versus courage. I'm going. Codename.
All right, CJ, do you want to use your wild card to send Courage to the next round? Or do you want to make it a clean sweep and have Codename Kids Next Door?
That was not.
Let's get the brooms out, man. Let's get the brooms out.
Sweet.
Codename.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Here's the thing, man. I think Courage was the longer show of the 2, right? But what Codename was able to do with that short amount of time, bro, it was something magical.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Codename Kids Next Door goes to the finals. I did not expect that at all. We have the last pick of the final 4. CJ, Kenan and Kel versus Teen Titans. Who do you pick?
Mufasa, I'm gonna need your help on this one, man. I'm gonna need your help on this one. Oh my God. Oh man. Could you say the contestants again, sir?
Teen Titans versus Kenan and Kel.
Why I gotta do this first? Oh my God. This is hard. This is really hard. Oh no. Oh,
I already got my answer.
Kenan and Kel, man. Kenan and Kel.
All right. So Kenan and Kel gets the nod. Brandon, who do you pick? Teen Titans or Kenan and Kel?
Kenan and Kel, dude.
All right. So here we go. Christina.
Teen Titans.
Do you want to use your wild card? To send Teen Titans to the finals.
Sure.
Christina has chosen to use her wild card to automatically send Teen Titans to the finals.
Yeah.
Brandon or CJ, do you challenge this?
I would.
So you challenging
I
Christina?
don't want to challenge her to a game. Matter of fact, no. We're gonna challenge it. Let's challenge it.
All right, here we go. Ladies first, Christina. Brandon is officially challenging
I have a question,
your wild.
sir.
Okay.
I have a question. If I were to use my card as well, would that automatically veto Christina's one card?
But that would also set Brandon up for an automatic win.
Yeah, no, so it's whoever issues it out first. So if Brandon's issuing it out, it doesn't automatically go for it. So it's the luck of the draw. So it just depends. So if you want to all three throw your wild card out there, you can do that if you want to, but it's not veto another one. So are you choosing that? Are you choosing to throw yours out there as well?
I mean, if it has no advantage, what's the point, right?
Okay, here we go then. All right. So this is a first in straight up history. We have this. We have Christina's pick of Keenan and Kel. No, wait, no, Teen Titans. And then we have Brandon's pick of Keenan and Kel. Ladies go first, and how this usually goes, I usually pick the first person who picks the higher number to answer first. Okay. And CJ, this is how it goes to pass, okay? If neither of them can get this answer right, and you still choose to use your wild card, you can use it to for this, okay? And because we're all next to computers and cell phones, when they answer this, they have to hold their hands up to make sure they're not Googling the answers. So with that being said, do we understand the rules? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how this works is that I'm going to pick a number. And I'm going to choose 1 to 25. Brandon, you pick this time. 1 to 25.
24.
Okay. Christina?
3.
How do you always go so low?
That's my go-to number. I only got like 3 that I always call.
It was actually 15.
21.
No, you already said 3. It's 15.
All right, cool.
It's 15. So Brandon, needs your hands up. So Brandon picked 15, so Brandon has to answer this, okay? And since this is involved in one of the shows that's debating, okay? Brandon, on the show Kenan and Kel, in one of the most dramatic episodes of all time, Kenan moves away, and you would think that's the end of the show. Where did Kenan's dad get a job at? He was going to be a park ranger, but what state were they moving to on the show? He's going to be a park ranger.
A park ranger, right?
Yes. He was moving to a different state.
So it has to be like a place where there's like a national park, right?
Could be. Just give me a state.
Louisiana.
Christina. Christina. So once again, the question is, and Brandon got the answer wrong. CJ, it's not looking good for you at all. Brandon got the question wrong. So,
CJ, I forgot I was trying to win for you too.
Dramatic. On the most dramatic episode of Kenan and Kel, Kel and Kenan thought their friendship was over when Kenan's dad gets a job as a park ranger in what state? CJ, show me your hands.
You know, as us all being black folks, you're telling us to show our hands and have our hands up. You know, it's making me feel kind of uncomfortable. Just saying.
Reaching a little bit. Okay. Christina, I need an answer from you.
It's like in my head. It's there, but I can't.
Because there's a map.
I'm gonna say
Kel to Kenan. Kenan to Kel. Kel to Kenan.
Oh wait, are you giving
memories, man?
Are you helping her?
He just bringing back those painful memories, man.
That was a painful episode, man.
That was painful. That episode hurt, man.
Minnesota. I don't know.
Christina, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
What was your state again? Say it loud.
Minnesota.
Christina, is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
CJ, Brandon. I gotta say that Christina's answer was wrong. If you would have said Montana, you would have been right.
I didn't think of it. I was like, I can hear
Montana.
Yes, sir.
Like, M.
So CJ, they both got the answer wrong.
I was thinking Colorado, man.
It's Montana.
I thought
Puma.
Colorado at first.
It was
but
Puma,
I was like,
Montana.
No, it's an M, and I was like, my brain was like Milwaukee. I was like, no.
With that being said, it seems that Brandon and Christina got the answers wrong. CJ, do you want to use this opportunity to send Keenan and Kel to the finals?
So I have the power to send Keenan and Kel or let Teen Titans, which is a Titan, to the finals.
Well, you already picked Keenan and Kel, so it's up to you. But she's
I got all the power. Keenan and Kel, come on, man. You know what we doing.
All right. Well, in a dramatic fashion, Keenan and Kel, Kel to Keenan, it seems that they are going to the finals. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen.
This was also a loaded win because I don't care about Keenan and Kel nearly as much as I cared about Teen Titans.
That was the goal.
I was like, you know how hard that was to figure it out? And I was like, I don't think I ever even saw that episode.
Well, we just made this finals a epic one because now these three do not have their final. Well, they do not have their wild card anymore. But this tournament is about the best shows on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, and we have just that for our finals, ladies and gentlemen. Are you all ready for the finals? All right. With that being said, I think silence means yes. Means C for silent. So, SIC. So yes. So with that being said, here we go. CJ, you are our guest today. We have the final set. Here we go. Who had the better show? Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Keenan and Kel versus Codename Kids Next Door. Please select one.
I love how it did end with a Cartoon Network show and a Nick show. That is dope. That is dope.
That's what happens when you vote.
I gotta go Keenan and Kel, man.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. With that being said, Christina, who do you pick?
Codename.
All right. And here it is. Who do we pick? Brandon, this whole tournament is in your hands. You have the power. Who do you pick? Codename Kids Next Door or Keenan and Kel? Kel to Keenan? Keenan and Kel. Choice is yours.
Well, I'm gonna go with Codename Kids Next Door, only because of the diversity in the show, all of the story building in the show, all of the relationships, so much went into that show, and just the base of what the show is all about. Love Keenan and Kel. Want to use Keenan and Kel to move a lot of people out the way, but gotta go with Codename. Keenan and Kel, I love it, but
that's on you, buddy. That's on you.
No, Keenan and Kel is great.
That's on you, bud.
I love it. Best jokes, orange soda, all of it. But talking about the best show here, going with Codename.
Codename is better than Keenan and Kel.
Teen Titans was.
Golly.
You know what? Since that happened, I am going to throw my official. I'm going to make this a little bit more juicier. No, I'm just kidding. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, Codename Kids Next Door is the winner. I had the better right mind to give CJ his wild card back. Should I?
I mean, bruh.
He didn't officially.
How could I didn't use it.
I didn't think he did.
Yep. So with that being said, CJ, Brandon, CJ and Christina are vouching for CJ to use his wild card. CJ, do you want to use it right now?
Use that card.
All right, we have it. They have voted for him to use it. And with that being said, CJ has invoked his wild card. That means that Keenan and Kel wins this tournament as the #1 show from Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. CJ, raise your head high and bask in your glory that you have made Kenan and Kel win this.
Hold on, I'm gonna slow Brandon's words. You're welcome.
You know what, man? I gotta admit though, I wasn't expecting to pick a Nick show. Like everything went out the window when the live action shows got introduced. I thought this was gonna be all cartoons, and I thought Cartoon Network had this for sure. But man, y'all ain't right.
That show's still Teen Titans though. Y'all
ain't right.
don't know good stuff.
Teen Titans is up there, man.
Teen Titans is still hands down.
That was such a hard decision. It was so hard. I only gave it Kenan and Kel just because the longevity of that. Because like with Teen Titans, bro, wait a minute. I got an issue. How come Young Justice did not make this tournament?
I'll make the rules, man.
Chalk Zone didn't make this tournament either.
How come Young Justice did not make this tournament?
I mean, yeah, we had Last Bender, Avatar, and Korra. So I mean, I get it, but like Christina said, Chalk Zone didn't either, and I watched it.
Chalk Zone didn't make the cut.
What?
Chalk Zone.
He's like, what?
Yeah.
Rudy's got the chalk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are your honorable. We can say the honorable mentions with Chalk Zone and Young Justice. But can I ask you a question though? How far do you think they would have made it in the tournament though?
Camp Anawana? They would have made it to the end because I would have held out my veto the whole time, and I'd have been like Chalk Zone because they had a song every episode. It was cool. It was all just drawn.
Wait a minute. Speaking of song, why didn't Class of 3000 make this cut?
I'll tell you who did make the cut. It was Kenan and Kel, and Kenan and Kel won the tournament. So I'm pretty sure that there's some we missed, y'all. But tell us who we missed. Who did you want us to put? What's your favorite Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network show? Let us know. And maybe, hey, tune in because we're going to have a WB Kids and a Fox Kids Saturday morning tournament. So who do you? It's not just Static Shock. Static Shock.
Nobody watched WB.
Freakazoid. Animaniacs. Yu-Gi-Oh. Jackie Chan.
Man, I mess with Freakazoid, man. Come on.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan Adventures. The Talisman.
Static Shock. Pokemon.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Pokemon.
And you call yourself cultured. Come on.
Pokemon.
Now. Come on.
Where did you first see Pokemon?
I also didn't watch Pokemon growing up, but that was just because I just didn't pay attention to it.
Wow. Well,
I was a reader.
Were you a Digimon girl?
I was a reader. I was a book person growing up. I was a book kid.
Wow.
So no Digimon either?
I did watch Digimon at first.
But I found this before we wrap up, I found this very interesting that CJ was called out by Christina, and it was Christina who vouched for him to use his wild card to where I wasn't going to use it and give Brandon the dub. But Christina, at the end of the day, she vouched for him and voted for CJ to keep his wild card to send Kenan and Kel as the winners of this tournament. That was pretty epic, man. Wow.
The Aries can't work together. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, no, this was rigged.
It was rigged more than once, but ladies and gentlemen.
Against me a lot.
Yeah,
all of my shows were just doomed to not make it.
Yeah, because Rocco's was supposed to be in this.
You put As Told by Ginger against something like ridiculous.
Hey.
It's like, they're not going to vote for As Told by Ginger.
I would have voted if I could vote. I would have voted for As Told by Ginger. I would have. I used to love that show.
Stop those lies, Cal. Stop those lies. I did. Come on now.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our show. We want you to join the conversation on our social media platforms. Hey, go to our website. It's a brand new website, brand new redesign. We redid it. It looks very nice. Shout out to KY Unlimited for doing our redesign on our website. There you can listen to old podcasts, old tournament podcast episodes. You can also get our merchandise out. We have brand new season 6 merchandise out right now. looks nice. I think you like it because we are changing the podcast game right now. Also, join our Patreon page, support us, and check out other stuff that Brandon has going on. You have the Straight Up Extras featuring Brandon and Christina, and my documentary, including about Post-Street Chronicles, available exclusively on our Patreon page. Page is patreon.com/Straight Up Show Podcast 318. That's patreon.com/Straight Up Show Podcast 318. Our website as well is straightupshowpodcast.com. That's STR8 upshowpodcast.com. Find us, join the conversation. Until then, there's only one rule to our show. You gotta be
straight up.
Straight up.
And Christina just
see. Look. It's okay because you know the aura of defeat is still seeping within them. So it's okay. I understand your delayed response. It's okay. I will carry that excitement for you.
Okay. At the same time as you.
We'll see.
Right.
We'll see y'all next time, y'all.
Right now.
Y'all have a good night. Y'all take care.